And since the coach of Mad Lions is not Danish and they have Innocent from Poland, then I obviously have to go with the other team. Nah, I think Heroic is going to be the best team in this matchup. No bias upon anyway. Well, we have Cadian in a good position to start things off, but great secondary flashbang from Mad Lions. Cadian will get a 1-for-1. A great use of the utility for Mad Lions. Tess is in the back of the site. The turret himself. And it's done. Asilian, 38 HP. No way he can clutch this.
A lot left to do. At least Down is relatively low, but Nico is good for the trade. They're running out of time. They've got 20 seconds to now run the gauntlet towards the B site, and they know that Tessus is on the other side. The push through, he hits the dink, but they've actually managed to gain some space. I'm surprised that this is going to happen. They will get the bomb plant unless it gets denied on the cross, and Asilian just about makes it. Not going to be able to stop him, even with the nade. And now we sit in a 2 versus 2, and you mentioned this man, Acor on the AWP, just watching for the cross, waiting for the peak to come in. He'll nail it as well, leaving just down the man who kicked it off with the AWP to try and clutch this one out. A round that was looking bleak for Mad Lions, now firmly within their control, and up to the youngster to try and bring this one home. So many angles left to check. I'm not really a believer at this point, and Acor is going to close it out. 4 kills. Well, that seems to be where the Mad Lions hope to push. Cadian on the cross is not going to miss that shot. In fact, decapitating Roy as he pushes in. And, well, he's just going to nail the second as well and closes it out with the triple. And that could be everything.
It's going to be the B play where Down is. Secures the first frag, holding the back angle. Innocent. Will he get a flashbang? Is there even a flashbang for him? He's going to get the frag onto Tessus, and Down now in a good position. Actually misses both shots, but hits the third one. Acor 1v1 against Nico. Acor will have to hit that shot. The second he misses, that's when he's dead, but Nico is there. He's quicker. They're probably good. That's not good.
Slapping me every time I do something wrong.
Oh, that's nice though. That is nice though from Innocent.
He's done within this round. The flashbang as well is so good. It's the kill onto Barup, and Tessus somewhat left out of this one. His 2 teammates looking to try and make their way through. But realistically, the afterplant positions are going to make this one really tough.
You can see Bob actually kind of predicted the flash to come through as he turned his back, but the round would just end.
Mad Lions at this point. There'll be 3 players defending A. A full flank coming in before they've even got close to getting the bomb down. He might even be able to drop it. There is Innocent now starting to check his backlines. Definitely had the idea. Entry comes up out as Cadian get away with 2, and he's holding the line.
Oh, Nico's flank.
For Nico to come in. This should be all too easy from here on out. Acor's not even going to switch his gaze. I think he's...
But no real difference when you get to the last 4 players. It's a kill difference of 1 or 2 kills. Asilian with a nice frag. Shouldn't really happen, but hey.
Oh, no.
Okay. Asilian is mad. He's heard your Twitch chat. He doesn't care.
Where is
now Tessus
from?
Yeah, 1v4.
Well, yeah, and the impressive thing for Heroic is there hasn't been a weak link. Are they going... This is a slightly less elaborate fake to what we saw Big do, but it is still the majority of people go A and will go B, which I feel like this strategy only works if the players going A still get some entry kills. Instead, this happens where, sure, you're guaranteed a bomb plant, but you just get slaughtered. And, well, Cadian, it'll be the most impressive round. He's going to get himself 2, but that will be all. It is going to be Mad Lions to get themselves the pistol. Smiles of some of his other teammates, because they're looking like Nico and Stown are a little bit more solemn, I guess you could say, with their pictures. So I think he's just collecting smiles, as is Acor, slaughtering this eco.
Boy, it's going to come from short. He does take the angle towards Cadian, but he's ready for it. Innocent, though, with a nice one. Secondary onto Borup. Good job. Very nicely held by Innocent.
Asilian can catch out these players already making his way up the stairs, but there's the entry, and now they'll be out the window. They may not expect him to be here so soon, and the plant position that they choose could be everything. It is going to be for short, which is almost a prime position for where Cadian's already moved to. And Asilian...
the footsteps. So now Cadian's focused towards short. Asilian's coming in the back, and it's a 1v1. Cadian knows the position, and he'll land the shot. 4 kills.
Well, yeah, the interview they had with him was pretty damn incredible, saying he just watches counter.
Oh, wow.
That is not so innocent. 2 headshots through smoke. All right. The pole is here to play. They needed it in this round as well, and he might have just come up trumps for the squad, but Tessus is still alive and kicking.
No utility.
Bomb's down in a bit of an awkward position. He doesn't need it, though.
Yeah, well, the rogue play, the backstab.
Oh, look at Tessus. Oh.
This is
right
telling us no. Oh, he's noticed it. Oh, Innocent so close to making a huge play, but he will be Tessus with the 4K.
It's going to be onto Asilian at the back of the site. A rotation coming in, though, from Innocent will at least bolster the defense. And actually, the bomb's in a bit of a weird position, wrapping around the corner. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Asilian gets caught by a flash. It's left down to 2, Roy and Shush, to try and keep them in this map.
Yeah, it's an interesting kind of way of going about it. They know they have better weaponry. They feel like they're better individually right now. So instead of just going for the bomb plant first, they just go for the duels first. And in this scenario, it totally works out. Roy and Shush has to make an amazing clutch here to make this one happen, to make this map go even further. Cadian shuts it down, and Bob with the final frag. Heroic 16-8. Because they don't really have a setup for it right now. Stown is watching from this tough angle.
I like this, though. They're taking control of the church. And then that's going to make this retake even tougher. So many angles being held and no real position to get back into the round.
Roy trying to come in, get his first frag of the map. Stown is just dueling. Doesn't see anyone. Cadian sprays away like a madman. We'll get something from it, though. Bob is still ticking away. There is no kit. This round is won. They can't defuse it. There's no time.
Oh, dear. Well, it seems like Cadian's going down with the ship.
Yeah, but only one player surviving. Should shut them out of the site. They'll have to go through this fire and lose a bunch of HP. But actually, 2 guys get through. 3 guys on the other side. It's blocked them off.
I think it was slightly too deep, but the time is running out. Nico still gets the kill. Now the plant is everything, but it will come down. A 3v4 after plant, not ideal, but still workable. Especially with all of the utility for Mad Lions just being used to delay them getting into the site. They don't have anything to use now. Peek out, and everybody's slaughtered at once. It's left onto Cadian and Shush in a 1 versus 1. And Cadian's going to manage to get back around the corner now. Shush is expecting his position, and he'll win the battle as well. Have time for the defusal with the kit, no problem. And it is going to be 5-1. Mad Lions onto the board once again, but it is a costly, costly round. An individual one, especially with 5 already on the T-side. That's already not a bad half. Nice support from Innocent. Got his first kill onto the board. Make it a second as well. He will eventually burn, but... Oh, no, sorry. That's Roy, actually, who's burnt. Innocent will survive a little bit longer. And he needs to try and hold down the fort while the rotation comes in, as the rest of the team are going to push through, and he's caught. That flash from Marup was absolutely perfect.
Cadian at the second box. Just hiding, just waiting. The CTs have to make a move first. Oh, and a high flash as well for Tessus. Let's see Tessus now. Actually, he missed the shot, so now it's out to Borb. There's some time left, and if Aiko pre-fires with the smoke, if they spot him, they can actually make this work, but one goes down. Another one is on the bomb, and he'll make it with a few seconds to go. Which is the right call at this point. Timing is going to be for Nico. 16 HP and so much utility left. He can smoke CT. He can hold from Palace. He actually gets the AWP. He's not going to use any of the utility. He's just going to hold the angle. So aggressive. And that works out. That's no problem. Once again, attention to detail for Heroic at this point. Sure, she's just not getting a break.
No. Oh, they're going to try and push, and Tessus is waiting. They're double upped into the apartments. Well, Shush actually gets the win in the end. I'm quite surprised by that. Still nothing to hold on to the cross, and now Cadian left 1v3.
They should have gotten more out of that, but still, it's possible. Cadian has a Molotov. He's scoping in just before he hits Church, so he doesn't make any noise. So he's trying to get the first kill here for someone pushing in and then rotating off to hold a close range angle with the AWP. But will he get a challenge? Yes, and he hits the shot. Molotov onto Banana. Spots another one. Did he hear the footsteps behind him? Searches for the 4th. And he finds that position. 1v1 now. No scope, Cadian. Another one, flashbang into the air. Cadian, can he make it happen? Acor comes in with the USB, but he couldn't find the bomb. He was completely flashed and doesn't have any kit. Cadian will win that. Couple Molotovs towards Palace. Innocent cannot rotate in. I'll have to wait. That smoke makes no sense. And Asilian will do a great job.
I think the smoke maybe bounces back a little bit if there isn't a Molotov there. Instead, it lands on the Molotov. But we still end up in a 1 versus 2. The first kill already going the way of Stown. Hasn't had much to do so far in this series, but it's definitely winnable, especially with the afterplant position. But I like this wraparound from Asilian to team up with Roy.
Interesting.
We'll both be coming from the same angle. Deep smoke expended. Nade thrown in, but it's only going to be one.
Maybe one outside of apartments and one towards the small pit. Cadian does find the first one. It's actually going to be a long smoke and then a small pit smoke. So let's see how this works out. Cadian still taking fights. Innocent with a double entry. Innocent might be able to come in with one more, but it will be Acor and Roy both with one. It's down now in a 1v3. Post-plant Molotov on Acor.
Spotted Innocent out. Fight he doesn't really need to take, but finding out a lot of information. Pop flash will come in, but it won't do anything. And well, there's enough time for Stown to get past the Molotov, in fact, but Acor's there.
Cadian will have an AWP. Everyone will have full utility. If they can just maybe deny a few weapons here, that would be great for them. And they will. No kit, so there's no defuse going to come in, but yeah, this is interesting. Actually, the Molotov forces them away, but they're spending so much money. Like, there's so many weapons denied. Just will he be able to pick up an AK? He'll actually run. Oh, he finds an AK, finally. Rotating now, and once again, a 3-2 split onto this B bomb side, but this is very aggressive from Cadian. Is he ready for number 2? Yes, Innocent. Double entry. What a play from him. And he's very cautious to this left side angle because he knows that's probably where Stown is going to be. So Innocent could get a triple entry, but he probably will be denied. The Molotovs and nades will take Stown out instead. Holding some time here, Stown, but surely he cannot survive.
And they've heard all the footsteps from Teslas as well.
Yeah.
It's the same as last time. Innocent just defending his teammates.
Smoke lands down. Borup ready and waiting. 1, 2, maybe even 3 for Borup. That's perfect. Acor 1v4. That should be the round.
Molotov landing in the smoke as well is only going to make things work for him.
Once again, this map, Cadian has been MVP candidate. We'll grab another one here. Tries to get the shot through the box, and he will. Coffins will be destroyed, and so will Acor. Down on the back of it. Cadian with 2. Well, actually with 3, and Stown with 2.
Well, Tessus waiting. Cadian is in the right place at the right time, but it seems like they're just hunting down the frags. He's got 2. He said he needed 3, so there's 1 more on the board, potentially, and he's going to be denied. In fact, the kill going back the other way somewhat ruins that. That's some nice damage through the wall from Acor. And an even better one from Borup. It is going to be a 16-9 scoreline. It's heroic to take it over the line as expected, but, you know...
Just like a soldier.